wrote this book is a little out of the box, and it's a little out of the box project for me. What happened was I graduated college, I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to live, or anything. So I took an impromptu decision to apply for a job in Alaska. And a week later, I was accepted, and a week later, I was living in Chappell, Alaska. I got there in the middle of the season, more towards the end actually, and it was a seasonal job. So with seasonal work, how it usually goes is it's people between the ages of 20 and 30 who just work during the day, party at night, and then with the 2 months left before they go to the next job, they go, oh crap, I partied all my money away, I have to get serious and make some money. What do I do? And then they get really competitive in the workplace. So I got there right in that serious time. And the way that I related is the TV show The Real World. If somebody gets kicked off the show and someone new gets sent back on, I was that new person. So unfortunately, I was a victim of workplace bullying while I was there. I had a couple bullies who just wanted to do everything they could to get me to either quit or get fired because I was a server at a restaurant and I was taking their money, working different tables and things. So their goal was to do whatever they could to get me fired or to make me quit. I didn't really know what to do in the situation because I couldn't really go home, couldn't do anything. I'm in Alaska. It's the farthest spot away from anywhere. So I decided to start a good deed project. And what I did was everyone who did something wrong to me, I would do a good deed for. I would document the way that they would respond by just any type of deed that I would do. So in an individual setting, in a group setting, and just really make a case study out of the situation. And I was shocked with what I was able to find. First, I was able to cope. I was able to get through the job, get through the day, and be a kid again. And that was one of the best things ever, because I wanted to go home, and this is my way of being able to stay there and staying happy. Second, I was actually able to change some individuals' lives as I was working there as well. I had people coming up to me saying, you know what, you don't deserve the way people are treating you here, and I think you're actually a pretty good kid. And hearing people say that, and getting customers that I would have writing letters saying that they really appreciated how respectful I was to them was just absolutely incredible, and that's what kept me going. So when I was doing this good deed project, I thought, you know what, it'd be really cool to actually just really put this down into a book and make it into something, because this is my coping mechanism. Maybe it could help somebody else cope as well. So next thing I knew, I wrote a book. And I ended up contacting some publishers and ended up getting it published, and now I've got my name in print, and it's just, I absolutely just... So as everyone's browsing, they can see the way this book is set up is pretty simple. It's a good deed to do every day for 50 days, my reason behind doing it, and the motivational quote to go with it. And there's a little checkbox next to every single deed, so you can almost take it as a project book, where every time you do one of these good deeds, you can check it off on the list until you complete the entire book. And the very last deed in the book is create your own deed. Tell me your story. Tell me how you've influenced somebody or how someone else has influenced you. And the goal with that is to be able to, I'm the first leg and the first crutch to get people out there to do that good deed and help just cure the world. And then after I've helped you, I want you to take that next step and try to do it on your own. So you create your own good deed. You tell me your story of how it's affected you. And through my website, 50deedsforthoseinneed.com, you can actually submit your good deeds and submit your stories. And I'm going to be making the second book out of your guys' good deeds and stories. So that's the plan. So I would like, actually, another part of the book that's crucial was the stories that were put into it. I started off the book with just good deeds, quotes, and my reason behind doing the deed. And I ended up sitting down with an individual who said, you know what, there could be more to this. There could be a lot more to this. What if every 4 to 6 deeds, you had an inspirational story that you put in it that highlighted the deed and helped somebody else realize how they can do that deed in their everyday life? So after the book was just about to be printed, I had to pull it and say, well, going to wait another 6 months before we put it out. And I ended up gathering stories, and I'm actually fortunate enough to have a couple people who wrote their stories here with me today. One of them is my rabbi, Rabbi Arnie, who, thank you. And then the other one is Annette Castiglione, all the way in the back. So I'd like to welcome Annette brought up here to share her story with us and tell us how she is helping with this good deed movement.